Oh dear, my computer just chugged hard. What was that? Welcome into Foundation. Pleasure having you at the stream. Thank you for being here. I do hope that chug is not a new thing that will be persistent throughout the rest of my experience, but hey, we will have to wait and find out. Well, welcome everybody. I hope everyone's having a good time today, whether it be night, evening, or morning. Back into this soul grind of an existence. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. I have phlegm everywhere, my body hates me, but this is all good things. So, plan for today. We're going back into Factorio, as obviously. I will try to make progress on all of the requirements for the game, but y'all know me. I've been having the squirrel response for a while now, so... And there goes the chug again. What is that? Why is that happening? Because my CPU isn't being hit. I need to check something real quick. Hope this did not mess up anything. Okay, I mean, memory's kind of being chunked, but it's still fine. CPU is still fine. Awesome. What you eating, Foundation? Normally you have pretty good food, so I'm curious. This makes no sense, because I have enough of a buffer when it comes to memory and all that I should not be getting chugs. I don't know. Okay. Anyhow. Yeah, I need to set up a wall like this. And I need to get flamethrowers into the system. And lasers would be nice, but that's also a project for much further down the line, because I think I'm still fighting my power issues, if I remember correctly. And I remember those bastards. Pork belly strips seasoned in the store on toast with ketchup. Pork belly strips. Huh, okay. I have no context for how that would taste. Or, well, okay, taste is probably synonymous, but like a feel, because my brain, when I hear pork belly, I think a relatively high fat content. But I mean, even if it's like 50-50 and it's cooked properly, the fat would just melt away into, this is going to sound disgusting, but like a grease. And from there, it'll be delicious either way. But okay, that sounds pretty good. Even with what I just said, it still sounds pretty good. Okay, did I leave notes for myself? Fix iron production. Which makes sense. Okay, I have stone there. Do I have stone here? I do not have stone here. But in clearing the mine down here, I did open up a lot more space for what I need to do. Alright, I need to get more information about that myself. Okay, remove all of this. Remove that. Remove that. An old book line? Okay, color me curious. Birdman, good morning. Oh, no, sorry, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing today? That can go away. And yes, I can finally put this in here now. Officially. Wait, wait. Oh, hold on. I gotta clear my throat. Okay, so just for clarity, Foundation, you are calling Primal Hunter a... Oh god, did I just lose Twitch? Yep, I just lost Twitch. Isn't it? Yeah, okay. What was I doing? I was cleaning up the rail network. Realistically, I need to expand this wall. I need to improve this wall. Because I need to put roboports into the blueprint. I need to get fuel tanks, or yeah, fuel tanks, either light fuel or oil. Oh, that is still too strong. Okay. So I'm testing out a new drink to hopefully keep my body awake as I go through these. And the one I currently picked is very potent at times. Anyway, alright. Try to focus up, Atrum. You're okay. Life is okay. It's a news. Oh, that's really gonna fuck with me. Okay. Rail network is set up. This mine still needs to empty. I have iron production. I have stone, which I need to slap in here somewhere, somehow. So the best way to go about that, in all honesty, is gonna be something like this. Slap that there, and this will become a stone requester. How do I already have a stone requester? Train depot. Ah, to make bricks. So no, this is not going to work. At least not as it currently exists, because it has to be longer. All this fit there. You go there. This is not a good idea, is it? Probably not. Because you're not in the network. Or at least not logistically. Alright, 1 second, y'all. Everything is just going schizo on me today. Hey, how you doing, Burman? It looks like it, yeah. And it's back up, hasn't had any catastrophic inconsistencies, so I think we'll be okay. No hard confidence because, you know. uh, you never know. You never know. Okay, circuit networks are lined up properly. That's lined up properly. That's set up properly. That's set up properly. And this needs to be... Stone is less than 2,000. It's calling the train. And I instantly have a problem. This network can't get out. Alright. Nope, not that one. So, how's everybody doing today? Hope you all are doing well and life is being kind to you. Yeah. Gonna apologize. I got a text message in the interim and I don't know how my brain... Okay. It's messing with my brain because it could theoretically alter my life, assuming it goes the right way. But it also has the potential for messing with streaming and everything around that. But that's also my brain just like hyper analyzing or hyper focusing on the future and not fully taking into account the today, here, and now. So I do apologize if I seem a little extra scatterbrained today. Trying not to be I don't know, a me, I guess. That's okay. Back to this. Try and focus up. This is so weird. Like, why? Because that's lined up properly. That's lined up properly. You're not lined up properly. Okay, I'll go take care of that by hand because the boss will take too long. And I need to fix that. Oh, I really need to fix that because that's gonna ruin my throughput. At least in terms of a consumption base. And the same thing is happening with my iron line. Oh, all right. Trying to fix the train stop. And also set up an escape route. God damn it. Okay. I have to do this by bot. No, I don't. Do I have enough space? No, I don't. Okay. So what needs to happen is basically I fucked up and all these need to come down to there. And all the chests and everything need to get moved and all the belts and everything need to get moved. And I don't have a personal RoboPort on me anymore because I put it in a tank. So this is going to be handled all by bots. That's... Oh, that is what it is. Alright. Since that is the case, might as well do it entirely. And space age, I need to get... Well, okay, everything's there, and I'm trying to get bricks aligned. Okay, so that's... Like, with this, I think this would be a better system for dropping off resources versus this, because I can actually get throughput built here. And I really don't want to cut across that patch. And it'd be safe to put a network down there because it doesn't have power. Alright. And I'm going to run into a problem because rail lines aren't being put together. And now that the train is empty, it doesn't know where to go. All that's happening. And it's not a problem with stone. I mean, based off of that, it'd be a problem with brick. So where do I want to drop off the brick? Okay, that's not a perfect solution, but it'll have to do. It's not a perfect solution, but it is a roundabout to let this link together. And I can lay in the stone access. Which, yeah, it's going to be going through all that spaghetti. That works. Alright, I gotta do a Google search here real quick to find Factorio input. Actually spell input. Yeah. Yes, lane balancer specifically. Belt configuration consumes items in each blah 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 blah. Okay, so how do I do it properly? Thank you for the watch drink bar, man. I'm sorry about it. Yeah. Stop apologizing, Agent. It's okay. Just... I really should not be doing this research right now. Okay, I can mirror that. It seems pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, hey, welcome back, Foundation. Nice. Walking the dogs is always a good thing. I'm trying to, what feels like unbreak this mess. And you know what? These signals work out fine because I don't want any confusion, so that's going to be the way it is. Alright, so what I want to do is take all of these out of their drop-off zones. Merge them all down to one belt and then have that one belt get properly balanced so it doesn't fail like everything over here is failing. And then I need to rewrite these so they can properly balance as I want them to. Okay. So I'm gonna mirror this for a moment, so please bear with me. There, that is okay. In there. And that. Okay, so then I need a 8-to-1. Yeah, that'll feels excessive, but I think it'll work. Hope it'll work. How's everybody doing today? I'm pretty sure I've already asked that like 3 times already. My brain is that frazzled right now. And I'll have to do some more research to get all of that working as expected. And God, I hope this works. Best part about bots is just being able to sit back and watch it do its thing. Okay, everything is feeding, everything is balanced, so this consumption rate should be, God, I hope, consistent. And we can take that out of the picture. Alright. Let's be a little calmer about this, Adrian. There we go. Okay. And that is not working. There we go. That's, yeah, that's better. Downloading Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, is that the, that's one of the newer ones, isn't it? The guy who's a redhead? I can't remember his name for the life of me. But I've heard good things about the, if it's... Yes, Cal, yes, that's the one. And it is a very good show. Okay, that's working as expected. I have a turnaround. So we are good to go. So this is now unnecessary. No, no, that's not true. Okay, other things that I need to get set up. I need to fix my iron throughput. Yeah, that can fit there. Just slap that there. And that can go there. Remove all of this for now. And I hope this works. Okay, yeah. All right. So this should drain more consistently or more evenly now. And yep. Override stacks. Nope, never mind. It's not at maximum capacity anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, unfortunately, the centers will drain before the outers will drain, but it's still going to be enough to keep everything running. And you can carry on, my wayward son. Because you will sit there forever. And then you do the same thing to copper. I mean, realistically, I need to do this to everything. Like, right here, it's the same problem. I wonder... Can I just override all of that? And... Give me that. I'm just gonna... Where I have space. That's a pretty big footprint. I see you, foundation. We shall see. Cannot make any promises in the moment, but we shall see. Okay, and... Okay, that should... I hope to all that is holy. Unfuck all of that. Cole, how are you doing? You haven't failed yet, so I will take that as a solid win. Okay, I need... Do I seriously have a little bit of coal? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Just because it'll bother me. Is it necessary? Definitely not. Okay. Fixed throughput, fixed throughput. I need to put... that right there. I'll get that on. Oh, nice. Well, okay. Is that 80% for your region or just in general? Huh? 85 for me. Or, oh wait, no, that's Survivor. Okay. I mean, still, both those games for $18, that's not a bad deal at all. But back to this. Okay. Throughput problems, or at least initial throughput problems, are solved. That will work. I need to get bricks. I need to get bricks down on the belt. Right? Why does that have that linkage? Okay, that's for concrete, not stone. And it is here. Yes. I need to get that in the system. And I have a line for it. I just don't have a train stop for it. Okay, that'll fix that. I need to save this as a blueprint because I'm going to be using it everywhere now that I know it and it works. Because you need to override that. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Stone bricks. So how do I want to get stone bricks down here? I need to move this entire thing out of the way. Because in the back of my head, I can have simple... Okay, this is not a simple load off. A simple ESC load off that can be tight and still allow for this kind of a setup to happen. I've just horribly established where my walls and everything will go. But the good news, everything else seems to be working as it should be. At least in the sense of... yeah, all the smelting performance is happening. So at least my factory isn't starving for resources, which is wonderful. And I'm chasing the squirrel. Oh, I am chasing the squirrel. Okay, so just do it. You know what needs to get done, so just do it. How do I want to build this? I don't know. Okay. Focus. Try and focus. Do I need logistics to be part the connector? Strictly, no. But if I want the boss to be able to build through the entire network, it is best to keep that... sorry, when I say logistics, I'm talking about the orange area of this current overlay, because that's where the bots are allowed to actually do logistical work, which is moving individual items from one chest to another, or to build factories, or sorry, to feed inputs into factories, or any other number of issues like that. It can happen within the orange area. The green area is where the construction bots can build components of the factory within the range of this particular logistics hub, or roboport. I think it's technically called, yeah, roboport. So the math I'm trying to play in my head is like, okay, if I want to do this construction method justice, then I need to set up a blueprint that is based upon a roboport, and from the roboport have walls, machine gun turrets, laser turrets, then flamethrowers, and then eventually Tesla turrets, all in conjunction. But I also don't know or not really don't know, it's never had to build it, so my brain is, I guess, panicking. It doesn't seem accurate, but it's also very accurate. Do I need to do this? No, but yeah. So, I also, through my research, these do not need to be here. This specific weight does not need to be here. Because these, well, no, those need to get changed to that. And I could just tell this to have a train limit of, like, up to 3 based upon math. But again, I don't know how to... Oh, I could probably do that, couldn't I? Disconnect there, connect there. And this one connects there. I think anything equals anything? Or no. Greater than 0. Then it should, if I'm doing this right, it should tally up all of the L's, which will then tell the station this is your train limit of 1, 2, or 3 based upon how much coal is in the network. Or, sorry, not coal, stone is specifically in the chests. And if I want to go up to 3, that's how it should go. No. L is greater than, no. Nope, that's not working. Because it's not receiving a secondary signal. L1 is greater than 0, which is true. Copy the count of the specified input signal from the input signal, so this should be reading L1. It is not. I will keep tinkering with that as I come across it, because worst case scenario, I can fix it back to working capacity and not worry about it for the moment. Focus. Okay. What is it? Alt F? No. Control F4? There we go. Show tile grid. Because if I'm going to do the blueprints here, proper justice, I need to align them with the chunks because everything else is built aligned with chunks. Oh, God. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone with this stuff. Okay, and my ISP just said all maintenance is done, so I should not have any communication issues, which is fan-freaking-tastic. I still have a problem here. All right. Just so that overlay can go away for now, I need... let's do 200 brick walls, stack of turrets, stack of flame turrets. I have the belt, or the pipes, that's fine. I have the belts, that's fine. I have the power, that's fine. I need roboports. Belts, turrets, roboports, power. I already have the tall power poles, so those won't matter. I have the substations, so that won't matter. I do not foresee myself needing chests in any capacity, so I will not touch that. Okay, I think I have everything I need to try and throw this defensive chunk into place. And as I'm getting refueled, I will head up to my stone mine and see if that's still... Okay, so this signal is being hit. It's L3. Copy the count of the specified output signal from the... That? Hey, there we go. Okay, so this now allows up to 3 trains to stack here to transport, or like to be queued up and ready to transport stone around the base. Okay. And I can duplicate all of that work into these, even though this feels utterly unnecessary. I am learning. In probably the most frustrating way, but I am learning. And those should be chain signals, because they're not... Well, actually, no. Good enough, because those will be exits, so all that is going to be fine. Okay. 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 We are making progress. It probably doesn't seem like it, but we are making progress. Okay. I should be... surprisingly... I mean, I don't need the full 50, but I'll still wait for the boss to do their thing. That's good enough. Well, no. They're all close. 2 more? That's close enough. Alright. probably should also make sure I have a stack of those on me. Just for situations like this where I can re-secure the wall. Alright, nice big old grassy field. Plenty of space where I don't need to worry about having bots on me. And I should be well outside of the construction zone so the bots won't try to build what I'm trying to build. Excellent. Alright. So, first things first, chunk overlay is on. I know, cannot reach, that's fine. So, is it a good idea? Probably not, considering that I want to put other defenses in the system. Alright, let's try this again. So if we align that with the chunk, and then we align that with the chunk. Oh my goodness. Oh, Control X. Okay, so fall back again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, so grab that and down a chunk. Don't know if that's actually worth the effort, because yes, it'll push them into a tighter... I mean, okay. If I'm worried about having access to the wall, that will likely be a better option. And it buys me a block. So the next thing, how many turrets do I realistically need to cover a chunk's worth of area? One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I do that and that, it'll look like that. That's a little too... Okay, better question. $16. So there's 32 or 32 tiles across, so they're 32 by 32. Assuming we will... Okay, so what are you trying to say? I do not know. I mean, that feels way too close. And yeah, that will not do what I want it to do. Because what I want to do is have the spacing to where all of these are consistent chunk to chunk to chunk to chunk, and there's no like immediacy bumping up against each other. But I think for now, what I should really be paying attention to is probably the flamethrowers. Because realistically, this is more of what I'm trying to get set up. Now, I could put them right here, but I think this puts them at a risk of splash damage, so you want to have one separate. And I mean, in terms of firing arcs, you could probably have... Okay, so there's 6, 18... No, 6, 12, 18 out of... So that's +1. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that works. Yep, right there. Okay. And to power everything... That would guarantee connectivity. That's better. And, okay, so... In terms of, like, this is what my head is trying to tell me as I'm going through all of this, and I'm sorry for... So for a chunk-by-chunk setup, I have 3 flamethrowers that will be able to engage almost any target within a external chunk, 2 turrets to pretty much guard the flamethrower turn and take on more power output, and they should have mostly overlapping fields of fire with, it looks like, their next 2 or 3 neighbors, which is wonderful. Power system extends 2 blocks on each side into the next chunk, so there will always be connectivity around the network. And the other major structure I need to have a warm and fuzzy with are the roboports, which are not a concern whatsoever, because if I do this chunk by chunk, they will connect all of their logistical parameters more than consistently throughout the build, which is fine with me. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that should be 9 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And it's within reach of the power. It's in reach of the logistics. I need to move those down to there. Alright. Oh, that is beautiful. So the whatever flammable fluid I pipe into the network will be able to connect with no issue. I don't really need yellow or blue inserters. I know I default to it for reasons I am uncomfortable. Do I really need this? Technically, no. Am I going to keep it there? Yeah. Because I think this is cheaper than trying to run a series of undergrounds. Okay, so that's my straight walls. That can go away. I want to specify which turrets I have in there, so that is regular and flamer and roboport. Just hopefully keep my brain synced up and satisfied. Alright, now, how would I modify this for a corner? I don't know. Okay, so, no. Hopefully the roboports don't get uppity with me. If I slap that there, it's in construction, but the logistics networks aren't going to link. So, slap that there, slap that there. Cancel all of that. This is going to be a problem because, well, I mean, it's not a great solution because I think that will link in. Oh, no, it won't. It's just a barrier. Okay, that's fine. All right, so if I copy that and slap that here and do the same thing here. And if I do that, I'm only going to get so many turrets, at least to immediately link to here. Can I use... No. Would have been awesome if I could. I mean, I can, I think. Because I can put that there, have one feed this like that, and they'll just have to daisy chain with each other. And the only purpose for this is so I could theoretically feed another turret. And it is unfortunately going to be only one because I can't. Yeah, that works. Feels awkward as all hell, but I think it'll work. It should mesh with all of the firing angles and theoretically should cover the corner. I hope. Unfortunately, there's only one way to find out. Okay, so if we put that there and we put that there, we'd have to specifically power the corner itself. And logistics-wise, these would connect and be able to build each other. But because I'm feeling paranoid, I'll just do that. I mean, yeah, that should theoretically work. And I won't know until I get attacked, so let's snag that. And same deal, turret, or specify which turrets, and that it has automation, which is the roboport. Okay. And now, I'll do all of this. Okay. And take off the chunks. Alrighty, so that should take care of that. Turn that off. I'm gonna remove that, put you here. As ridiculous as it sounds / feels to have those on my person at all times, I feel like it'd be necessary. Put those back into the network. So I have a question for everybody watching, if y'all are paying attention. If not, I'll probably put it in the stream in the Discord. For Friday, should I carry on with XCOM 2, or should I try and pull a different game into the rotation? I'd like to hear y'all's opinions and thoughts on the matter. I don't have anything building gates specifically. What do I need to build gates? Steel, electronic circuits, and walls. What? That's concrete. Okay, I need to get the stone in the system. Like rickety tick right now. Why is this not... Ah. Because I fucked up. Alright, let's go and fuck that. And... okay, those were taking stuff away from me. That's fine. Where am I going? I'm going up here. Let's not get ran over by the train. Thank you. Da, da. Da, da, da. Okay. And do I have an... I do not have an auxiliary balancer. Actually, yes, I do. I have the 4x4 balancer that is down at the bottom. Actually, I don't have a blueprint for... You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Nope. Okay, I have my randoms. Wall 1, wall 2. That's for space. That is not what I'm here for. Okay. Back to my blueprints, open up defenses. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever use this blueprint again. It is so ammo heavy. Not that that is strictly a bad thing, but these are theoretically going to be better. Okay, snap to grid. Relative. That should just be 32. And same thing, relative 32 by 32. Okay. I need to get stone down here. Can I... technically? Not there. Oh, yeah, okay, it's the same thing. So yes, I can get a stone drop off to link up. And I might as well go... Never mind, I have construction pots up here. one more block. Okay, that'll unbreak that. That'll fix that. That can go there. Train signals. Should be going there. Why? Never mind. I'm on that good apparently. And it's basically just going to be a copy of this. Slapped right there. I can do better with a substation. Power everything that needs to be powered. And also slap a light. Oh no, the lights are already there. Okay. And this gets changed to stone bricks, less than 2,000. Send the L signal. Shane Weston, do I have a brick? I have a brick provider. Not a brick requester, but that's relatively easy to fix. Alright, brick requester. Set train limit, do not send a train. Trains with a stop. I need to get all that built. And since that's going to be the last link, or at least the last one that I can easily establish, it's going to go there. I say easily established because technically I could set another station on the flip side of this and have it come down versus up to use the other half of the lanes that I have built into my rail network. Okay, I have all of this jet fuel, yes. Can I put a depot in this space? Technically, would it be a worthwhile effort? Eh. Okay. I know I need the jet fuel for rockets too. But I'm going to make this priority output to keep the train network running, because rockets and everything else can just take their own sweet time to do what they need to do. Yeah, I know, you're out of fuel, which is fine, which means my wood network is... or wood in the network is gone. Okay. What's going through your head, Atrum? I got distracted. That's what's going through my head. Space and everything else. No, okay, that's right. I need a train to start running bricks. I have to wait till it's built before I do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna make this... That's fine. Slightly lower priority. Just so I can do stuff like this and hopefully won't have to worry about... Yeah, that be coming in. Okay. Train limit of 2, so it'll be the 1 and 1 more, which, given that these are offshoots away from the network, it should not be a problem. Alright. Add interrupts. Refuel. Yes. Add station. Stone provider. full cargo. Stone requester. Empty cargo. Specifically stone bricks on Navos. Will that ever matter outside of this planet? Probably not. Do I really want to build my own? Okay, what is... Okay, allow interrupting other input. No. So destination full or no path. If... just gonna delete that one and create a new one. As painful as this process is, I have confidence that this one is not going to break on me. I don't trust the other ones. Okay, destination full or no path. Target is... hold station, wait condition. Station is not full. Specific stations being stone brick requester and stone brick provider. Hold on. Okay. So, okay, if that is not full and empty cargo. Yeah. Then has cargo and station is not full. Go to brick requester. Yeah. That is much more complicated than I want it to be, but you know what? I like this more because it's like, hey, if we're empty, we'll go get refilled. But if we have anything in our inventory, we'll go try and get it dropped off. I like that. Okay. And should be able to turn that automatic. And it should be going to get filled in with stone brick. Cool. Stone brick is doing its thing. That's going to take a minute. I know that's going to work. I just want to send it to make sure everything else is. Okay, that goes in. That links up. So yes, that will work as expected / intended. And I just need to play some more belt foo with all of this. There we go. All right, and that will get stone bricks back into the network. Rest of the factory can kick on and start doing its thing. Rail lines are already stockpiled and ready to go. What is this line? That is stone bricks. What is this line? Concrete. Okay. Yep. What do I need stone bricks for? Like long term? Stone bricks are used in concrete furnaces. Okay, so they do have uses. Not overly awesome or aggressive ones, but they do have use. And where is my stone? That's right. I purposely didn't connect it because I wanted to make sure I wouldn't fuck it up. And just make sure everything is working right. It's getting refueled. Excellent. Not refueled. Refilled. Tomato, tomato at this point. And stone bricks have returned to the factory. Outstanding. And yeah, this does make sense. Granted, it wastes some material, but I really should not worry about that, because the main priority is having a throughput that is balancing the input so the output is consistent is my primary concern with all the reconfigures that I was doing. Okay, that'll work fine. And that answers my question. I need to put one of these in here. Somewhere, somehow. It's frustrating because it's one of those words like, yeah, it would be best to fix it, but as long as everything is getting consumed, I don't really mind because this is all going to power, and power will eat everything anyway. Okay. I need to get to space. That is still my priority. I need to get to space. Still, yep, that's all. Okay. That just needs to refill and get back up to snuff and back to full power. Okay. Roboports and robobots are all good. I have a monstrosity amount of solar. Do I have accumulators being built anywhere? Oh, these just don't build very fast. But to be fair, I'm not expecting to need a lot of them consistently. That might be a bad idea, but this is all just waiting on concrete. What do you... Oh, okay. Accumulators. Do I have accumulators? It's probably an easier way to find... No, there's not. Well, yes, there is. Kind of. Short answer, no. I do not have any accumulators currently in production. Ooh, man, these graphs are fucking nutty. Okay. And accumulators are... So, batteries... I have the tech for it, right? Alright, there we go. Iron plates and batteries. And a 10-second crafting time. Good lord. Okay, iron plates, check. Gears, engines, sulfur, batteries. Alright. Should have built these a while ago. But anyway. I mean, what's the requirement? Wasn't that ridiculous, right? 2 and 5 every 10 seconds. So yeah, I could definitely run this on a single input. I'll do that. And that way I can just do that. Bulk inserter. Yeah. Yeah, okay. that there. These to come down. And I can get a lot of these going because it's 5 items every 10 seconds. And since these will be pushing 15, I could... A lot. Just a lot. Honestly, yeah, out to there is probably a reasonable... This is how far I can go. How many is that? Almost 30. I was hoping for 30. Could I squeeze in 30? Probably not. Okay, yeah, that should satisfy all of that. That. Nope. That. And that should be powered all the way through. Why are they not connecting across the way? I do not know. Because they can't, for some reason. Because they're off kill. I'm not going to bother. Okay. But I can now do this. And realistically, yes, I will let this chest completely fill with the necessary products. As obscene as that feels. Alright, so we are at 29. I'll just flip this at 15. Right there. And like that. Yep. Okay. So that's like, what, an average of 2.9 a second with 15 items for each side coming through the belt. That is more than enough throughput. I'm definitely not concerned about that. It'll be hungry for a while, but that's fine. And this should be coming from a different belt. Should really be coming from a different belt. Yeah, that'll work. Those out. Nope. That's not gonna work. Oh, and why isn't it gonna work? Because well, does it really matter? I can do that. This goes away. I can just do that. Those go away. That goes away. This continues on. And voila. We are back to where we need to be. Oh, it feels so wrong. Okay. So, batteries are being consumed faster than I can produce them. Oh, God, I want to laugh. Because here I thought this would be more than enough. Because it's just about as tall as my consumption pike. But Apparently not. Right, that can go away. So it's at the bottom of the sulfur network. These are still doing their thing. And I could probably move that. Yeah, we'll just remove that. Alright. So in a few minutes, I can throw... Anyway, what I'm trying to say is in a few minutes, I'll be able to throw together... throw together what? I swear I'm okay. I'm not I'm losing my mind, to be completely honest. Okay. I have concrete coming in. I have a rocket platform. I have all the stuff I need. Okay. Now, if I wanted to drop a rocket silo... I don't remember what their requirements are. Blue circuits, low density frames, and rocket fuel. I need to make low density frames. And low density frames are a combination of 20 copper, 2 steel, and 5 plastic. Oh, that is going to be very hungry for copper. Actually, that reminds me, I need to network the... Yeah, I'll just pipe it right down here. Okay, and I'll probably want to put one of the input balancers on this, but I'm just not going to at the moment. Yes, I am setting myself up for more failure. Okay. I'll probably put the rocket silos down here. Alright. Low density frames. If it weren't for the lights, I would be more comfortable doing this. I mean, realistically, I could do that. No, I can't. At least not there. I have to go back another line, which is going to mess with the belt, so no, I can't put everything here. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm thinking is copper there, and this is the steel and plastic line. Just to help my brain differentiate. Reason for that. I can do... Because even if I set this up for low density, it's 15 seconds per cycle. So one long inserter is going to be able to keep up with demands for all of that. Okay. Let's do this a little bit smarter. Let's try and play with the components I have available to me. And in my head, components that I have available to me are... within the confines of... Okay. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Yes. All right. So what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to speak, just speak. All right. So I want to have a central line that is pushing 2 belts of copper and 1 belt that is split between steel and plastic to feed as many low density structures as possible, with the goal of 15 per second. Hold on. Do I even need to worry? The idea that came to me was like, does this even need to be... Yeah, this will fit. Okay, there. No undergrounds, no under shenaniganery, just... It fits, it sits kind of concept. So I can start this, yeah, right there. Probably don't want to. Definitely don't want to for that reason. You know, blue would probably be able to reach that, but that's also... Okay. That actually fixes my problem. So this comes down to here to merge the steel and plastic lines together. Just like that. Okay, copper. When was the last? Okay, you were pulled off the second line. You were pulled off the top line. Do I have any bottom line? Bottom line. Okay, I'm not going to bother with any of that. Let's go back up to here. I need to install a 4x4 balancer. And yes, this is more balanced for output corrections than anything else. But in the back of my head, it'll help me clean all of this. The underground, just skip the line. This comes all the way down. And voila. Alright. Low density structures, blue circuits, and jet fuel are all set up, all on the line, all theoretically ready to go as soon as the copper gets pushed. Alright, and this is 10, so 20. My problem is going to be copper. $15. That's all I'm going to need to fix that. Because that'll put this belt on the inside, this belt on the outside. Did I miss any more? Of course I did. Okay. Alright. 15 seconds to produce. So each one of these is one low density structure per second. So I have right now a maximum throughput of 2 low density structures per second. One belt can support 30. And this is 20 every 15 seconds. So I have 300, 450 copper theoretically of throughput every 15 seconds. Am I mathing this right? All right, calculator, you're my best friend. Okay. So 30 items per belt times 15 seconds is 450. So if I divide that by 20, each belt can support 22.5 factories at maximum throughput. And given it's a 10 times ratio, 150 steel and plastic should also be enough. So I could alright, so if I divide that by 15, maximum of 1.5, I don't think that's right. Well, okay, no, that'd be 45 divided by 15, which is a maximum throughput of 3. And I am in a death spiral. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. How do I stop this? Accumulators will help. Solar power will help. I need green circuits, and I'm not getting green circuits because they're getting consumed everywhere else. I need to stop something from processing. Let's not stop that. Okay. How do I unbreak? Alright. I saw in the random I had my solar block. Let's slap these down. It is not a perfect solution. There we go. Because that's going to draw an ungodly amount of power from the network. Alright. Do I have an accumulator block? Surprisingly, no. I do not have a accumulator block blueprint, which is really weird because you would think that'd be something I'd want to do almost instantaneously. Well, no better time than the present. Alright. All I want from this is Give me that. We're gonna go Sure, down here. This is blank enough. I don't think it matters. Drop that there. All right. Okay. Get rid of all the trees because y'all are killing me. Okay, so that's missing a half block, that's missing a half block, so all this is off by 1. And I wouldn't happen to have that blueprint, would I? I do. Alright, let's try this again. So it should be something like this, if I am guessing correctly. But against one edge, and pretty much let everything else... Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I want it to be. This is so many accumulators. This is going to take forever. But that is the point and the goal. Is just, this is a huge battery pack. And nope. And right there. Okay, that's going to take forever to get built, which is fine. And it's also going to take forever to get charged. But again, this is fine. These are plans that should not really cause any major conflict, and I still have yet to unbreak or reconfigure my defenses. Copper, holy crap, that got hungry. Why is that not... Really? You work one way, then you don't work the other way. Why are you such a pain in my ass? And yeah, 1.2 thousand, or yeah, 1.2 thousand things needing construction. And we have excess power. Holy hell. Thank God. I mean, to be fair, I did like triple my solar panel production, so just need to do that like 2 or 3 more times, and I can give my coal power plants a break. Where's my stone? That's actually a good question. Where is my stone? Because this is sending the coal. Why are you stuck? Okay, this needs to get revised. Stonehold, yes. Destination full or no path. Target is hold, weight condition. Empty cargo. Station not full. As cargo. Station not full. If you are empty, go to provider. If you are full, or if you have cargo, not if you're full, if you have cargo, go to requester. Save interrupt. Delete interrupt. And it is back in operation. Excellent. And I need to fix that, because that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not really necessary. Yeah, this is going to be a problem, though. Because my overnight is going to struggle to keep everything alive. However, with the solar backup, I am not going to struggle as much. Because even if I completely run out of steam here, when the sun rises, solar power will kick in and provide juice to the network and keep things running. Not the best, but it should work one way or another. All right. One thing I need to check: production, fluids. I don't care about steam, don't care about water. Okay. As of right now, I am producing 306 crude oil, 238 petroleum, 164 light oil, and I am consuming pretty much everything. Like, I don't have an excess. I feel like that's a lie, though. Yeah, I've had more consumption and production rates before, so I more than likely have excess. Actually, I know I have excess of, it looks like, light oil. You know, how much do these things actually consume? Consumption is 3 per second. Creates 1 fire, lasts 2 seconds, which is just a cumulative damage output. Okay. This one, actually, I want to revise. Because it is going to be this utter monstrosity. Clear rail, clear signals. And no, you are not going to be solar. You are specifically accumulators. I just skipped over, didn't I? Apparently not. I feel like that's a lie. Panels, power lines, pipes. There we are. It's right next to the solar panels. Come on now. All right. I have no idea. This looks like it's a Fagora blueprint. And where do I want to... Not production, not mining. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Okay. That's up, that's running. Not great or masterfully, but it is up and running. Are we solid on power? We could use more solar. Well, once that gets maxed out. But I will turn this back on just to see what my factory does at max draw. Because my max output is 192 megawatts. Will I take charge from the accumulators with all this stuff turned on? Does not look like it. Okay. So I will let that do its thing. Oh, I really don't want to put rockets down here. I mean, it makes sense for them to go down here. Okay, anyway, that will get fixed eventually. Give me that. Yes. Yeah, it's got to be close enough. And that's in range of... Yep, it'll get built. That'll help. Okay. See, alright. The problem I'm trying to not have or fall into, however you want to term it or display it or talk about it, is that how many rockets am I going to need? Realistically, an ungodly amount that I really don't appreciate the number of. But if I quasi-sanction off this space for rockets, and I still have blue and yellow, sorry, purple and yellow science capacity here, I mean, at the exact same time, I can just chunk off pieces, belt it all the way back, and turn this entire section into a rocket silo hub. I think I'll do that, actually. Why did I bring lubricant down here? What is this lubricant used for? Belts. I could upgrade to blue belts, now that I think about it. Oh, could I? Because I'd have to get rid of this steam section to do that. I mean, that's not really a problem, because I could just transfer... How many boilers is this? 15 boilers up into here, move the 30. Yeah, that's... yeah. Probably really should do that, shouldn't I? Okay, stone, steel, iron, copper, ore, coal. It's all going and doing the things it needs to do. This mine is finally getting emptied so I can get rid of that smelting array. I do not have enough iron. God, I really do not have enough iron. Okay. All right. Let's look at this. It's because it's relative. Okay, that's actually fine. Because that means I don't have to build this specifically on a chunk. Would probably be smart to build it specifically on a chunk, but having the freedom means I could, like, literally squeeze this right here and just build up, cut off the corners, and yeah, it works. It's not great, but it works. How big am I gonna have to make this? Because a 4-length train, I could fit, I think, 2 of them in this distance. And I can't use these as a guesstimate because this is just pure storage. This just holds on to things, doesn't really do anything. Doesn't really do anything. There's no offload or onload capacity. So in terms of that, this is probably what I'll have to use as my blueprint for how much I can onload, how much I can offload in a specific or in a given space. Okay, I can work with that. Give me that. Oh, apparently I want a bit more than that. Give me all of this. Yeah, that's enough. And it's not even a full. It's not a. Nope, it's not because I have to cut off for the wall. Okay. Alright. So that's probably as. Right there. Just to not interfere with the signals or anything else. And the same deal in and out. Alright, just to let that go and do its thing. Does this burner have fuel again? Yes, it does, and plenty of space for more. Squirrel. Hi, squirrel. Everything's squirrel. Not even bothering to look at the power requirements that I've enforced upon my factory yet. Okay, so overnight I did have a pretty hefty power draw. And okay, so I probably need to put in one more block of solar. That's at random. I think that's all. Yeah, there's a chunk outside the construction network, so I will fix that. I mean, that's just for the construction network, so that'll be fine. All the wood's getting chopped off and cut away. You. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. And this, if I could, I would set it to the parameter input, but I can't do that, so I'll just remove it. Alright, so there's space for 4. Where is this slotted? Right about there, I think. Oops. Whatever. I'll unbreak that later. Alright, 1 second. Okay. Oh, and the mic was hot the entire time. Oh, I thought I had muted it. Apparently not. Okay. What was I doing? Rocket silos. Because I want to get these going. Rickety tick. Okay. And I'm gonna remove. I know why I brought those down here, because I wanted to use them on the bus. Okay. I mean, realistically, I could just. Ooh, that is a lot. That is. Oh, that is so much. Will I ever use this many? Not at this moment, no. But this is me exploring how to make this work. So the idea I have in my head is a very painful one. All right. So, to get a rocket ship into the sky, it is so many of each of these. Yeah, it's one every 3 seconds, and each production cycle makes like 10 or 8% of a rocket. It is expensive to launch these things into space. So what I'm trying to set up is a method of okay, hold on. So it's 3 seconds for every cycle. I could probably sushi belt this. Much as that utterly terrifies me. And it'd be a fair question to go, oh, what's sushi belt? Because I don't fully understand it either. But in general, if I'm understanding its principles correctly, it is a way to organize the capacity of a belt to only allow so many things in at a certain time. So, okay. So, with the fast transport belt, it can push 30 items per second. So what that means is roughly I could have up to 10 rocket fuels, 10 blue circuits, and 10 oh, what are they called? The freaking frames, the light alloy frames, LDS, low density structure. There we go. And just kind of sip those through 10 items at a time. I just don't know how to do that. Because that's a circuit logic system that is above my current knowledge and understanding. And definitely above my production rate, because my green circuits are starved. Because I only have one array producing them, and where's my iron? Why isn't this getting fed? Aside from the obvious, the belt, this stuff isn't moving fast enough. Because you're getting fueled, or filled, you just got pulled off. Okay, I need more iron smelting arrays. See, this is what I don't get. Why is the top one being emptied while the bottom one isn't? Because this throughput, once you get to the balancer, should be even. But for some reason, it's not. Probably won't be until I get 4 in, 4 out. Anyway. Okay, so how would I mean, need to figure out what defines a belt, because I can put automation there and there. Read contents. I'll have to wait till it gets put together. Okay. I'm going to have a problem anyway. Okay, I'm not going to have a problem. So I could just do that, and one connects here, one connects here, one connects to that. It's not going to work. Okay. Where am I? Do undergrounds count as part of these? Read full belt. Yes. So all right. So splitters cut the belt. And I'll need at least 2 or 3 . Okay. If I went 10 of each item, I'll need 2 blocks for blue, and then roughly 2 blocks for jet fuel, and then 2 more blocks for low density structures. I mean, yeah, I could do that. I think. Yeah, so I'll probably need a decider combination. Oh my god, this circuitry is gonna break my brain. Okay, so go into the map view so I have full access to everything. Decider combinator. 3 of them. Okay, and I want these. No. Okay, so this is reading belt contents. This one, if low density structure is less than 10, okay, test and find out. I mean, yeah, send a green signal. If I feel like this is redundant and unnecessary. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And enable disable if green. Okay, so I can do the same thing. Instead of low density structures, do where's rocket fuel? Rocket fuel, where are you? There we go. It'll be the same thing. Enable if signal is green. No, not green equals 0. Green equals green. Right? Okay, you're rocket fuel and you are blue circuits. Which everything is less than, so everything should feed. Okay. Now I need to get power in here. And that's connected. That's Connected, connected, connected. Okay, close enough. Oh, no, it's F, that's right. 33, 13, and 30, okay. One way to find out. And that's gonna be the problem. God damn it. Okay, so I need to set up another belt there with a do I really need this many decision makers? Probably not. And I think that's good. That's probably going to break everything. So this needs to be red circuit. Right, add output to the red. But it is connected. Come on. Do I seriously need to have a specific red signal to transmit a red signal? Okay. Okay. Enable, disable. Unless green is greater than... No, it's going to be greater than or equal to 3. So that doesn't need to be there. But if I connect all these, then they're all part of the same network, which is exactly what I don't... Well, actually, no, this will be fine. No, they're not, because this is... God damn it. Alright, the reason why... This is the problem that I'm 99% sure is going to happen. There's 26, which is far and above what should be in the system. And it's... The problem is there because each one of these is looking for specifically the green signal. I mean, to be fair, the easy answer is hey. Instead of pushing green, push blue. And you look for blue specifically. You look for cyan, and you look for cyan specifically. And then I need another combinator to go, hey, I don't care about all these networks. All I'm looking for is green, blue, and cyan. Equals, and then output red. So for this, enable, disable. So what? Enable if it does not match red? No. Okay, that's right. It's not that it's 0, it's that it is. Okay. So if everything is turned on, this turns off, and all three of these have to be consistent before this will activate. Is this really going to work? I don't know. You are specific to jet fuel. You are specific to low density structures. Let's go collect a bit more. Okay. So if red equals red, allow things through. And these are all pinging because everything is less than, so greater than or equal to. come on. Okay. Why is this... Okay, better question. Why are these pushing out signals? Well, that's the wrong target entirely. Okay, if I change this to equals... This still isn't... What the fuck? Why isn't... Okay. So the equals is not going to work. Good to know. Why are you not reading the belt? Or are you? You are. Okay. I'm trying to do too many things, I think. Because, oh, this, I would have to put this on a loop. And only allow, okay. Why are you doing this the hard way? You know you can just do... Because I want to do better at this. I want to understand circuits and how the language actually works. And, you know, just do better. And to be honest, the idea of pushing 3 belts all the way down here is just, ugh. All right. So what I need to have happen, one there, one there, one there. Realistically, I can easily underground that. Feed that. Put that there. expediency. I could just do that. Is it messy? Yes. Will it work? Yes. And I don't have to do any circuitry or any other fancy highfalutin mess. And I could just do that. Everything will still be powered. And yeah, and I could just take all of this and flip it for another row if I really, really wanted to. And slap it there. Okay, maybe not perfectly. Well, okay. Because the main thing I'm looking at is this. As long as this does not go north, it doesn't matter. So I could just slap it right there. And it's able to feed in. No fuss, no muss. Everything has power. And when I get to the top, I can figure out, how I want to circumvent and yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't even know how long I've been rambling about this specific problem. It feels like it's been way too long. And remove those two, just because I don't want to have to deal with it. And this might be a problem. Stop building it at the end. That's fine. That's in. That's in. There we go. That is specifically what I was looking for in the middle, because everything else... I can literally just make it fit. Just like this. Slap it there. This goes here. That's fine. Is it clean? No, but it works. Like, that's the freaking game that I'm playing right now. It's like, hey, does it work? If the answer is yes, we're good to go. This is just me testing to see how this looks at the end of the day. So yes, this top one will not be able to be lined up, but that's fine. because that gives me a clear entry point and sets up how many I can line, and assuming the belt throughput is high enough, I can just keep going. Okay. That's gonna just suck an ungodly amount of resources out of the system, but that's fine. You go across to there, you go across to there, and realistically, yeah. Just because I only need one rocket at the moment. And I think the initial product is the... over here, the starting platform. That's what these are, right? Me in there. Me in. Thank you. Nope, landing pad. There we go. Yes. Might as well grab one of those. Yeah, blue circuits is dying because, again, green circuits because iron plate. Well, blue circuits are dying because, well, actually, no, they do green circuits, so it is green circuits. That's my problem. And green circuits are dying because I don't have enough iron throughput. It's just so many freaking problems. All right. No. Just, you're launching with that as soon as possible. Okay. And yes, it is my iron right now. And the easiest solution to that is going to be more iron-specific arrays. Do I have places to put them? Yes, I have 2 right there. And, no, that's power. Speaking of power, how is my power doing now that I've got everything set up? Oh, freaking wonderful. Maximum capacity is utterly insane. Accumulators are holding the line. I don't know why my steam engines are still surging. It should be the accumulators taking the brunt. But I'm okay, because it's only 10 or so minutes of high burn. Why aren't the accumulators being used more? Because it should look like this. You know, solar power drops off because the steam engines are active, like they're fully active. So I need to completely supplant the steam engines with solar before this system can work the way it's supposed to. Iron first. Get the iron going first. Okay. Rail lines. I think I only need horizontals. Need a lot more than that, apparently. Alright, give me vertical. Go there. Okay, slap those there, and that there. And yeah, that's going to have to be not part of the network for a while. But this will allow me to put another power brick in there. It's not really... That's not really a good idea. I mean, I can definitely slap this here, because it's good / close enough to not really be a problem. Alright. And that's just my smelting array bottom. And I want you ore and iron plate, and then another one. Iron ore, iron plate. That's going to take like half an hour of bots flying around doing their thing, which is fine. Can this mine support that kind of production? I have no idea. I'll be honest, there's part of me that kind of doubts it. Okay, that go away. That can get cleared. That's all still being used. I'll need to get like 1 or 2 more of those. What are you doing here? Oh, that coal mine is hurting. Oh, this coal mine is really hurting. That's not great. I mean, it's fantastic that I'm getting to the point of solar taking most of the reins, which is excellent. And this risk is a lot lower, but... Oh, yeah, that's terrifying. Okay. I mean, I do have another coal mine I can definitely tap, and I do plan to tap it. So that's not a huge concern. And if I keep fighting biter bases the way I have been, I don't really need to worry about that either. How bad has my pollution gotten now that I think about it? Probably safe aside from what's in this corner. But let's not worry about that just yet. Oh, man. I am really... My factory is surprisingly hungry. I'm not used to factories being this hungry. Okay, down here, I need to set up... Not there. Here. A few more trains. Okay. I should get those 2 trains. I could set them for iron processing. Yeah, and this is the problem. Like, so, yeah. Yeah, that's just gonna have to be it. Okay. Plastic, really? I mean, why are you surprised, Adrian? I don't know. Figured it wouldn't be that hungry for plastic, but it makes sense. Where am I looking? Here we go. I really need to get my own RoboPort. What am I doing? Oh, rocket's ready to go. Cool. Oh my god, this is like 3 weeks to get this thing going, and it's not even like actually ready to go. Because the platform is there, which is great, but then I need to build a factory to actually process everything. And that's gonna... Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. Okay. Science one. Actually, hold on. Can I just have real fun with this? Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Where are the science speakers? Really? Oh, there we go. First rocket at... No. Back. Save game. All right. uh, at 37 hours into the map. Oh my god, I am so slow. It feels good, don't get me wrong. But damn, that hurts. Yay! And now I get more things that I have to build to put into space and make everything work. Sorry, I got a text message to take care of real quick. I have no idea if I'm on time or not. I'm probably not on time. Okay. Wait, I need that to get the asteroid collector? Oh no, build an asteroid collector allows the production of space science. Okay, okay. Processing unit, electric engines, low density structures, steel, electric engines, low density structures. I'm already building? No, I'm not. Am I? Am I building these already? I don't think so. Nope, I am not building cargo pods. This is horribly put together. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I gotta be honest with y'all. My brain, after the rocket launch, is like, okay, we're done. Okay, I hope... Okay, yeah, it just came down and dropped off. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Better question. Is my stone idea working? Because it's open. There are 3 ready to go. Definitely 3 ready to go. So where are the trains for this thing? Offloading. And you're stalled because bricks aren't being consumed. You know, to be fair, I'm okay with it being stalled here. Yeah, because the stone's still going, iron's still going. Right, speaking of which, are these ready to go? No. Neither of them are ready to go. They're getting there. And I am out or low on sulfuric acid. What? To be fair, I have a pretty easy answer to that. Oh, no. No. Not that. We'll be completely dead on sulfuric acid for a while, but it'll wake up when all of the construction bots are fully satisfied and happy. Okay. Now that I think about it, how's our power doing? Fan-freaking-tastic. Accumulators took a hit during the day, or no, overnight, but that's fine. Output is still through the roof. Okay, that's all still good. Yeah, we're down to our last... Okay, every operation now has a drone assigned to it. So it's just a matter of travel time. I need more bots in the network. Where am I? Is that my steel line? No, that's my plastic line. Okay, plastic got fixed. Steel and red circuits, which needs plastic. Okay, so that'll get back up to snuff in a second. I was doing bots in the network. So I have, I'll just do it this way. Available logistic bots, available total logistic bots. Okay. And all the finishing touches for all this stuff is still going down. Are the trains? Yes, they are. You are joining the ore bus. Go. You are joining the ore line. Go. Okay. One goes to storage. One probably went up here to get ore. Or I don't want to clog this. I mean, I could put the holds here. Relatively easy. Just to have them staged closer to... Well, no, that wouldn't work because it has to be a through line, and this has multiple connections, so it's not really the best. Okay. All right. Next stream. Science. Coal and I know that's not how you spell it. I'll fix that. Second mine, and because I know this is going to be a problem. Okay. And more. I need to align and reestablish. Okay, I think that's going to have to be the list for next week. Because this is already feeling ridiculous. / impossible. And I want to put radars out here. 7.1 million, 9 million, 19 million. Huge ass spider bases. 7.8 more oil. 15. Whoo-wee. Ah, that is beautiful. Utterly terrifying, but beautiful. Okay. And one more thing just to keep it in my mind. Rework bus drop-offs. Probably in that order. So for the realigning bus drop-offs, note to myself, assuming I watch this back in the future, is instead of having my iron and all this in this configuration off of the main line, I want to mirror this configuration above and below here. So This is going to be aligned to my central spine going this way. I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but that's what I want to do. Probably have this entire central chunk dedicated to throughput. So drop-off train stations are going to be up here and down here, feeding in to a massive belt line here that will feed everything else. Do I really need to sanction off that much space? Probably not. But I'm going to do it anyway. And good news, the coal is getting, not coal, copper is getting eaten. And yeah, my factory's so iron starved right now. Why is it so starved? Where's this train? Feeding steel. And why are you here? Yeah, this is one of the brand new ones. Call is less than 2,000. Request a train. Nope. If iron is less than 2,000, request a train. Greater than 7,500, request a train. You already set up. Go forth and do stupid things. Okay, that's better. I need to fix these interrupts. Alright. Empty cargo. Add condition. As cargo. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Right, yes. Okay. Ah! You'd think I'd have that blueprint fixed by now, but no, never fixed. Never, ever, ever fixed. Alright, let's modify. You. What? Why do I swear I know how to play this game. I swear. Okay. Destination full or no path. Target, go to hold, wait condition. Empty cargo. Station is not full. As cargo. Station is not full. If you have no cargo, go to the provider. If you have cargo, go to a requester. Okay. I think it was still working anyway, but yeah. That coal is surprisingly still healthy. That one's untapped, which I will need to get into here in a minute. It's nighttime. How's our power? Still not doing what I wanted to do, but That's right. I can change that. I need an accumulator. Up here. And around here. What does this one feed into? That feeds into the factory. Okay, that's going to be constantly running. I don't care. Recharge level, enable, disable. If alpha is less than 25. And same thing, read output alpha, enable, disable. Alpha is less than 35. Okay. Gotta wait for the accumulator to balance against the entire network. But coal is now, or steam is now shut off from these. Yes, they will burn through their steam reserves. Water is the only negative. Huh? Oh, solar overmatched the steam. Okay. I'm a confused kid. It's okay. I think I'm over the half-hour limit I set for myself, aren't I? Probably. And yeah, these have stopped because steam is no longer necessary. And it is now above 35, which means all these are turned off. Okay, so when the power grid gets below 35% juice, the mass of this will kick on. Well, after it burns through all the steam and water that's already in the system, it will kick on as power demands require. That can go away. And yeah, my iron is still nowhere near strong enough for throughput. I potentially have more of it going on, which is great. But I probably need another mine or two. Okay. Get a hold of yourself. I get it. You're starting to have fun. You're starting to solve problems. I get it. But you have to stop. Okay. I appreciate everybody who came out and hang out with me. I'm sorry for the weirdness that was today. A lot of things I did not expect to happen happened. Tomorrow is Project Zomboid starting at 0830. I do hope to see everybody there. We're doing okay. Granted, it's lower difficulty, so there's less chaos and insanity to test and challenge my soul. But I want to thank everybody who came here and who has been here, who has said hello, even if you're a lurker sitting in the background listening to my voice as you play games or do work. That is also fine. I appreciate you being here in either case. I hope you have a good day, and I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.